All right. Welcome, everyone. I got the chat box going. If you guys have questions, you can put those in there. Would love any conversation that you guys have. And then we will open up the end of this for questions if anybody has them. If you guys are watching the replay, go back to the market partner that invited you and that shared this with you. And if you guys have more questions, for sure, that market partner will get those answered for you. So we are going to talk about today some special incentives for February with Monat, and we're going to talk a little bit about why we joined, why we said yes, and also how we make money and how you can make money. So this is definitely something that we would not be sharing if it wasn't A, successful, and B, if we didn't enjoy it. We have so much fun with it. So I'm going to just start off a little bit about my story, my journey, and then introduce my friend Amy here. We have been doing this now for about 9 years, almost coming up into that. And I've been doing it just a hair longer. And, I was introduced to these products. If you're someone that's a VIP or someone using the products, you know how good they are and you're here for a reason. But I was introduced to these products not wanting to try them. I had used great products before. I'm a massage therapist by trade. I worked in lots of salons and spas, and I was always buying the good stuff because it was professional, it was on the shelves. And not to say that it was bad. I don't want to discredit like a good product line, but it just never did anything above and beyond to where I was wowed by it because I was always looking for the next best thing. And Monat entered my life in November of 2014 as a massage therapist. My client actually came to me and she's into super holistic living and being a massage therapist, we're very conscious and mindful of what we use, with our health and internal and all of that stuff. And we connected very well on that level of sharing like recipes and like healthy living and things like that. And she came to me saying, "You've got to try these hair products." First of all, they checked the box for her. I knew they were going to check the box for me because of how clean that she is. And um sorry, there's people entering to the waiting room, so just adding them as well. But so I she asked if she could drop off these samples. And I said, okay. She asked several times. And she's like, "I'm just going to bring them to your house right now." She just lives literally down the street from me. She brought them to my house, talked in the driveway a little bit, shared the opportunity. And I was like, "No, but I'll try them," and took them in my house. They sat on my coffee table for about a week. And that was like a Monday. She texted me on Friday and said, "Hey, did you use your samples yet?" And I was like, "Oh, caught red-handed. I did not use the samples yet. They were literally still, and I knew where they were. I said, "I'm going to go use them right now." I literally went and got the samples, took them to my shower, used them. And I still remember my first wash to this day, the experience, the smell, how I felt when I used the product. And even when I got out, I couldn't stop talking about it. So the thing, and I want to share this with you, is because, it's shampoo, right? You're like, you get really excited about shampoo, but like it is different, that first experience, the smell of it, the feel of it, and going into this knowing that you're investing in something that you want to help change your hair, you will remember that experience. So, anyway, what happened after that shower? I dried my hair. I told my daughter, she was like 12, I think at the time, maybe 13. I don't know. She was young. And I kept telling her to feel my hair. Just feel it. Just touch it. Just feel it. And she was like, "Okay, I get it." Like she was really annoyed with me, that age. And she was like, "All right, you like it. Cool." So then I started texting my friends and my family who like I trust that I talk to often, just, my friends group. I was like, "Hey, I just tried these products. They're amazing." They knew I had worked also in a salon at that time. And you got to try these products. And they were like, "Okay, cool." So they trusted me and they knew like that, what I was going to share with them was going to be good. Okay. So I texted my girl. I said, "I use them. I love them. Do you have them? Can I come over and pick up full-size bottles?" And she said no. And I was like, "Why not?" And she said, "Because I don't stock the product. Here's my link. Go online and buy it, and it'll be shipped to you." And I'm like, "Okay." So that's what I did. I went online. I became a VIP customer. And then I was still sharing the link around with my friends of her link, and they started purchasing from her. Okay. So she was texting me over the next couple of weeks or so. She was texting me saying, you know, you could be doing what I'm doing, and there's this opportunity. It's new, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "No, it's fine. I'll just keep sending people to you. I just want to help you out and I just want to help you make money." Like, hello, right? So anyway, fast forward a little bit. I had sent maybe, I think I sent like 6 or 7 people to her in the beginning of this. And she's like, seriously, stop it right now. You need to sign up because you're doing what I actually do and you're taking all of the hard work out of this for me and you could be making this money. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I sign up really to just get the deeper discount at the 30% off. So I eventually, so this is fast forwarding to January of 2015. She was like, you can get a product pack, you can save if you want to sell, if you really want to do this, you can get a couple customers, to get your investment back. So that's what I did. I upgraded. And back in 2015, it was very expensive, I guess, for me at that time in my life. I didn't have a lot of extra money and I actually ended up saving. And I literally went and sold some of my kids' toys and things like that because I was like, I want this for me as an extra. I still didn't really see it as the business opportunity. So I went and I purchased that. And back then it was about $450 to get started minimum. It was either 450 or it was higher than that. So that's what I did. I got started. And then I thought, okay, if I can get just a few customers to pay off my pack or what I invested, that would be really cool. And whatever, if not, no big deal. I'm still going to buy the products. I'm still going to use them. So again, fast forward a few more months. Within a few weeks, I had gotten some customers. People were interested. They hadn't even tried the products. They just trusted me as a friend, as an acquaintance, whether it was Facebook or in person, my clients, my massage clients. And I had made my investment back within that 4 week time period. So then the light bulb kind of went off a bit. It was like, I think I can make some money with this. So I thought, people are loving that I'm sharing something so simple and it's not a handbag. It's not like, something that you have to guide people in to lose weight or something that I have to manage with people that I have to take on this whole extra thing. I'm literally just sharing a great product that all they have to do is take their old bottle out of the shower and replace it with a new one. That's literally it. You're not changing habits. You're not trying to get them to trick them into getting something. It's literally what they're already doing and just getting a better product. Okay. So I want to fast forward a little bit more. Okay, so June 2015, insert me messaging Amy Sloan. Okay, so Amy and I had met through MOPS. It's Mothers of Preschoolers through our church. And we were just acquaintances then. Like my husband and her, they went to high school together. So we kind of like knew of each other, but we kind of became a little bit closer through this MOPS group. And I had actually was very crafty before then. And I actually sold bows in her salon. So we had a relationship. And you guys, I was so scared to reach out to her because it was different for me to reach out to someone for the opportunity. And from what had happened from point A in January to point B in June was like, okay, I'm going from a discounting kidnapper kind of person to I see the potential in this business and I'm ready to share it with other people because now I know what it can do. So, insert Amy, I reached out to her in, June 2015 specifically about the opportunity. So, I'm going to have her take over a little bit. We're going to piggyback on some, key points, different things about the brand and the opportunity and how you can make money with us this month and the big things on the table for this month. So, Amy Sloan, I'm going to have her
Hello.
chat now.
All right, awesome. So, my story is very similar to Monica's. So I don't want to really tell you too much about like, repeating kind of what she has said. But what I do know is that this business came into my life at a time where I desperately needed it. And so when Monica says like she was nervous about reaching out to me and she wasn't sure about it and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, it just makes me more passionate about talking to other people because you never know what somebody's situation is. And I desperately needed this at the time. So at that time, what was that? I don't even know what year that was,
2015.
but it was
2015.
2015. Okay.
Yes.
So 2015, we were living in this home after, having to short sell our home before this one. And we're still struggling to make ends meet. We were in nearly 6 figures of debt. I was working 60 plus hours a week, full time in the salon. I was painting furniture, I was cleaning houses, and I was trying everything to just get our head above water so we could just try to make ends meet. And so when she reached out to me, I was like, I honestly was not looking for a business opportunity. I didn't know that I needed it, if that makes sense, because I was like, I can't possibly work any harder than what I'm working. Like I couldn't imagine bringing something in in addition to what I was doing into my life. But I honestly just wanted to try a product that she said worked really well. I'm a hairstylist of 21 years. And I was like, you know what? If this is as good as what you say it is, then my clients are going to love it. It's a clean product. It sounded pretty revolutionary. Like I'd never heard of an anti-aging shampoo, like something that was going to help like the scalp and detox the hair, like all these terms I had never heard in the hair care industry. And so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. So I tried it, loved it. I went to her and I said, all right, let's do it. I'm ready to stock the shelves, because I thought it was like a normal, reps would come in, they tell us what they wanted, they bring us products, and then we would like sign a contract and sell it on the shelves. And she's like, no, that's not how this works. And that's when I realized it was network marketing. And I was like, oh, it's one of those things. And so I immediately in my mind had said no, but I had already told her that I would go to this information meeting. I literally, again, thought it was like an educational meeting to tell you a little bit more about the product. Because again, we did continuing ed. We were constantly learning about these new product lines. So I'm like, sure, I'll go. Free wine, free food. I'll be there, even though I'm going to say no. It's a free date night. So we showed up. And you guys, at that meeting, I heard things about this company that I didn't know that I was looking for. Okay. So one of my biggest reasons why network marketing turned me off so much is because I thought about like the network marketing or the direct sales that our mom and dad, like our moms did, like Avon and Mary Kay. And I'm like, I do not want to have these parties. I don't want to be the person that walks in the room and everybody's like, please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Please. I didn't want to be that. Like I didn't want to be that person. I also didn't want to spend a bunch of money every month, because those were things that I had heard that people did. I also didn't want to have to deliver things. Like I said, I was already busy. And so I'm sitting there listening and I'm like, okay, there's no sales quotas. There was no contracts. There were no parties, no deliveries. And it was a relatively low upfront cost. I mean, basically you were starting a business for under $500. You guys, now it's like $150 you can get started with money. But at the time, like Monica said, it was like $450. I left that meeting thinking, oh crap, I'm going to do this. I am going to do this thing. And I didn't want to, but it just seems so right. And I had this feeling in my gut that if I didn't try it, I was going to wonder what if the rest of my life, because I loved the product, you guys. I loved it. My clients loved it, who I used it on them. She gave me like these products to use for a week. And I was like, you know what? Even if all I do is have a few customers that pays for my product, that's a win-win situation, right? So I told Monica, I said, I need a few weeks, but I'm gonna do this. And so much like her, I went and sold some things. I had a garage sale. I did everything I could to try to get the money as quickly as possible to buy my product pack. And I went to her. It was on the 28th or 29th of the month. And I said, I'm ready. Let's do this. And she goes, are you sure you don't want to wait until the first of the next month, because of the way our bonuses and that kind of stuff worked at the time? And I said, Monica, if I don't give this money to you right now, it's going to find somewhere it needs to go. You guys, like I said, we were nearly 6 figures in debt. Like that could have paid for shoes for my kids. That could have paid for groceries. When I think back to it, like that money was a big deal, And my husband at the time said, just don't lose the money, Amy, because it could have gone anywhere. So I said, Monica, if I don't do this, I'm just never going to do it. I know I won't. So I did it. I went in, I cannonballed into this business, you guys. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no freaking idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how the compensation plan worked. I didn't know what all the acronyms were. She's telling me about these VIPs and MPs. And I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I'm just going to try to get people to buy the product from me. Okay. And within 2 weeks, I made back every dime I invested in this business. You guys, within 2 months, I was covering the mortgage payment for my family with shampoo money. Mm-hmm. That right there made me realize that I had stumbled across something. No, I didn't stumble across something. God put something in my path that I decided to take and run with it. I believe that there are things that God puts in your path every single day, but you don't see it. You
Mhm.
just don't see it. I know this is off topic, but I feel like in my heart, I need to tell you guys this parable really quickly where, have you heard the parable about the guy that's in this, there's a flood in this community and he's in his house and the authorities come and they're like, hey, sir, you need to leave. There's a flood. You are surely going to die if you don't leave. And he said, no, I'm going to stay right here because I believe my God is going to save me. The floodwaters rise and he goes to level 2 and somebody brings a boat over and they're like, sir, get in our boat. We need to go or you are surely going to die. And he said, no, let me be. My God is going to save me. And then he says, he goes to the roof because now the floodwaters are so high that he has to be on his roof and they send a helicopter and they're like, sir, get in this helicopter. You are surely going to die. And he said, no, my God is going to save me. You guys, the next thing, he's in heaven. He died and he's standing there with God and he says, God, why didn't you save me? And he said, I sent you 3 lifelines and you chose not to take them. You guys, there are so many things in our life where God, I believe, and I know this, I'm a religious person, it's just who I am. God is bringing us these things to help us out of our circumstances that we are praying for. And I remember being on my knees pleading for God for a lifeline. And I never in a million years thought the vessel was going to be shampoo, but it has been. It has not only helped me financially, it's helped me in the community. It's helped me with my personal development. I've traveled the world. I drive a car that the company pays for, a Cadillac. Who would in a million years have thought I would drive a Cadillac? When I joined this company, I was driving a beat up minivan that the side door didn't even open. I mean, Rhonda, we could talk about Rhonda too. That was Monica's car. Man, we almost died in that thing a few times. So, I mean, I know I've cut, I've given you a lot of information, but hopefully what you're seeing here is like, we are just normal, everyday women, mothers, wives, friends who decided that, we wanted to thrive in our life. We were done just simply surviving and struggling through everything that life had to throw at us. This gave us the opportunity to take advantage of something that helped us take control of our life. I've never seen another opportunity where from this, I can make an endless amount of income across the globe.
Yep.
We both have teams all across the globe. So anyway, yeah, I kept it to about 10 minutes. We did 10 minutes and 10 minutes, not too
All
shabby.
right, doing good. Okay. So I want to go back just for a second because, I too, when I remember Brantley, who is now 10, almost 11, when I was nursing him, my friend came over, we were watching TV, we were both nursing our babies together. We didn't have it, we weren't working. We were just kind of, being the same at home mom at the time. And I remember just sitting there staring out in space. And I looked over her and I laughed. And I said, is this all we're doing? I mean, being a mom is great. I'm so blessed. I'm not negating that. But I thought I was longing for something more. And I knew it was within me, but I didn't know what it was. So I went back to work. And at that time, I was like, God, should I go back to school? Because I was considering getting back into PT and going back to school. I'm like, but I don't have the time or the money to do that. And at that moment in my life, it was just remembering to be patient because 18 months later, this came into my life and I was patient and I took it and I ran with it as soon as I saw it. And, at the time when it was introduced to me, I didn't run with it because I didn't know. And this is why we share these calls and this is why we share our story is because had we known, but we were also told to be patient and timing is everything, right? So had I known like what it could do, I probably would have talked to a lot more people than I did. So I look at this and I feel like if you're on this call now or you're watching the replay, there is something tugging inside of you saying you can do big things. You're meant for more. Like you're an incredible person, but I know you can do something different and something else that can help aid in your life and in other people's lives. This business is such a blessing with the people that we've been able to encounter and work with and build up. And I mean, I'm talking thousands of people because of our one yes, because of my yes, because of Amy's yes, and everyone that said yes after us. And it is just this snowball. Here now, 9 years later, I literally can't believe that just came out of my mouth. 9 years.
Almost a decade, Monica.
Almost a decade. My Brantley was 18 months old when I started this business. He's getting ready to turn 11. It is insane to me. So it's a huge part of our lives. And I will tell you this, neither one of us and anyone else who's a market partner on this call would be here today if the products were not good and if the business did not pay money. Okay, we wouldn't waste our time investing in something so much and so time and being so passionate about it if we knew it wasn't good or wasn't worth your time. Okay. So I do want to thank you for showing up and watching. So, all right, the good part, the money part. Not that our story is not good. Look at that. Look how long ago. Look at us.
We are like reverse aging.
That is reverse aging. I mean, we look really good. Um, so we want to talk about money. So the products are great, but you're going to join and you're going to be like Monica, Amy, and anyone else that invited you to this call. How do I make money? Well, we're going to show you. And as simple as it is, people like to overcomplicate it. So we're going to just simple it down for you. Okay. So when you come into this business, you're going to get what's called a product pack. They start, what's the highest? I always forget. Is it 650 or is it 600? It's either
It's 649, I think.
649. Okay. You can start this business for as high as 649 or as low as 149. Okay. But I'm going to tell you, my sweet spot is the 250 to 350 point because you're getting a lot more products and a better bang for your buck. Okay. If you can go all in and do 650, do it. If you can afford to invest in that, do it. Because the higher you invest in this business, the more you're going to work to get that investment back. And that's our goal to you, is to help you get you money in your pocket as quickly as possible. Okay. So it's simple. People have hair, right? Majority of people wash their hair. All you're doing is making connections with people, just like it was introduced to me and just like I introduced it to Amy on, hey, there's this incredible product line. It performs. I mean, hello, it performs, and we can get you a great savings on it if you're interested. But if you want to also dive into the opportunity and earn money with the number one premium hair care brand in the world now for 7.5 years going strong, we can do that too. Okay. So to make money in this business, you bring on VIP customers and other business partners with you that want to make money. That is it. And you teach the new people to do the same thing. And you are helping more people, better their skincare, their hair care now, and wellness too. And the same thing with the people that join you. So when you join, we like to call it a smart start bonus period time. Okay. So the month that you join plus 2 full calendar months after that. So let's say you're like, all right, I'm going to buy a product pack tonight. It is February what? 16th, 7th, what is the day? 16th. Yeah. February 16th. You have all of, I forgot the months, all of March and through April 30th to scoop up unlimited, literally unlimited amounts of bonuses that you can put in your pocket when you bring on customers and market partners with packs. Okay. And with that too, what's going to happen with that is right now, I'm going to let Amy take over in just a second. Right now, we have an incredible trip on the line. Okay. For someone who loves to travel but never got to because they couldn't afford it. That was me. That was also Amy. We couldn't afford to travel, so we didn't. We would take the one trip a year, maybe, loading up the car with the family. Nothing wrong with that either. But that was all we could do. Now we get to travel multiple times a year and we don't have to stress over it. It's not something where you can't do this, you can't eat at that restaurant because we're so limited and so strapped. It has opened my eyes, and the way that this company spoils us, they are taking us to Tulum in November on an all-inclusive paid trip. All inclusive. Your airfare, your meals, um, what else? That's it. That's all you need to go on a trip, right?
And your stay, your
Yeah, your
lodging.
stay, duh. Your stay, your hotel room. So, yeah, so all inclusive, everything's paid for. If you join today and you hit the first rank in our compensation plan by talking to 6 people, who do you know with 6 people? We can help you figure out which route they're going to go. 6 people this month, they're going to double your qualification points for the month of February. Okay. So, yes, there's more ins and outs of the trip, and we will cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm telling you, if you join today, this month, you have a better chance of going on this trip than you do joining next month and the next month and the next month. So, we want to help you do that. We want to take as many people to Tulum with us as we possibly can because obviously we are super excited to go on a trip, but we're also going to get money in your pocket and bring a paycheck to you and your family while doing that. So, Amy?
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. I Tulum has been on my bucket list for so long. So when it was announced, I was like, oh, we're running. And actually, I have so many girls on my team that this has just lit this fire under them. Travel lights fire in people.
Mhm.
And I used to watch other companies, and it would be like the top 10 people
Yeah.
would go on these trips or something, but literally thousands of people go to our reunion trip every single year. And then there are hundreds of people that go on this passport trip every single year. And so, and hundreds that go on the directors trips. So, I mean, guys, this isn't just like the top 2 people or 10 people are going on these trips. It is a free game for everyone. You meet the qualifications, your tush is on that chair at the beach in Tulum. And so it's all going to be a matter of whether you're willing to be coachable and committed to this, and being a part of the community. And so I like to mention that this isn't a get rich quick, right? This isn't, but it is totally an opportunity where you can get rich quick and then continue to work at this business and see it in the long haul. See that it's the long game of consistency and sticking with it with simple practices over and over and over again. You guys, we just do the same things every day. Sometimes it gets monotonous, but it's because it works. It's the same stuff. It is not hard. It is so simple. Like I tell people all the time, it's not that this is an easy business, but it's a super simple business. And it just comes down to whether you're willing to work hard for your business, for your goals and your dreams, stay committed to this and connect with the community that's here. You know, a lot of people join this business because of the community. I will tell you that some of my very closest friends I met through this business. They don't even live in my state, or country. I met them because of this. It's because you bring like-minded women together who are truly supporting one another to get to that next level. And so another thing that I want to mention is the bonuses that come along with like Smart Start. So we have these Smart Start bonuses like that are very lucrative in the very beginning of your business. So let's say you get started today. You're starting on February 16th, 2024. You have the rest of February, all of March, and all of April to scoop up as many Smart Start bonuses as possible. And I'm going to tell you what those are really quickly. Okay. So when you sign up, remember we talked about those 6 people, there's 6 people that want to do this. Not only are you ranking up to that first spot in our compensation plan, getting double the GV bonus stuff for the trip, but you're also earning incredible money. And so what that looks like is for every 4 VIP customers that you enroll during that Smart Start period, remember that was all of February, March, the rest of February, all of March, and all of April, you are going to get a $60 acquisition bonus for every single 4 VIP customers you enroll. Now, that doesn't include also the commissions you're going to earn on top of that. So I just like to do easy math. That's around $60 per the 4 VIP customers. All right. So you're up to like $120 that you earned just by signing up for VIP customers. Okay. Let's say you have somebody join your team with the smallest product pack and you earn a $50 bonus. We're doing the minimum bonus that you're going to earn. The sky's the limit after this. But let's say they come in with the smallest one, you get a $50 bonus. You're up to $170 right there. You've made back. If you came in with the $149 product pack, you've already gotten it, right? But because you built what's called a block, which is the 4 VIP customers and 1 market partner, that equals a block. You're going to get an additional $150, right? It's $150 normally. Right now we're in like this double thing. So my brain is anyway, so $150. Okay. So right there, do the math. 170 plus 150, you're $220. No, $320. Okay. $320 right there that you earned by building a block. That is unlimited. Build as many blocks as you want. But let me tell you what happens when you build 3 blocks. All of those bonuses you got, that $220 times 3, you're up to $360, right? No, $660. I'm not very great at math, but I'm doing it. $660. But because you built what we call a Mon neighborhood, 3 blocks, you get an additional $500. So $660 plus $500 right there, you're over $1,100 in your business in the first 3 months. And it's possible. I've had people build multiple hoods, like Mon neighborhoods, not just one Mon neighborhood. But let's say you're just like, you know what, Amy, I built 5 blocks. Girlfriend, you just made like $1,500. Like this is insane what they offer us. But on top of that, you're ranking up. So you're getting a ranking bonus. You're earning some GV bonuses. We make money 10 different ways in our compensation plan. A lot of times I don't even know. I'm like, Monica, I don't even know. I think I just got paid on that one sale 6 different times, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, so I just want to let you know, it's not only lucrative to get started right now, but it's also smart to get started right now. We don't have our essentials product pack available all the time. And so if you're like, money is an issue, I just kind of want to get started for the minimum requirement, $149. The cool part is you're immediately the next month, you're going to get a coupon. Like it's like getting your first bonus. You're going to get a coupon of $150 that for free that you can just spend on anything you want money wise. I don't know. It's like if we are do some girl math here, it's free. You spend
100%.
$149, you get 150 back. Free business.
Yeah. Um, and that honestly blows my mind. We've done that for a couple of months now, and I don't know that they're going to continue to extend it. So we've got it through the end of this month. So if you get that, and that's with any pack. So if you come on with the pack, any pack you choose, you're going to get a 150 coupon US. I think Canadian, it's 190. So you can use that back into your business for maybe products that you haven't tried yet, that you didn't get in your pack that you want to add on. I had some girls join me last month, and the styling products that they wanted weren't in their pack. So they're waiting on that coupon to get all of the styling products that they want. So it's just something that it's a tool that we can use that is going to help you grow and build your business at the same time. So it's super fun. I love it. I don't know what else to tell people. I think we've kind of like spilled the
We
beans
kind
on
of talked about
everything
everything.
and how we
Yeah.
make money. And the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, who's ever's watching this replay or this, or live, is we have so many ways to get connected. Okay. So whenever you do say yes, your website is active. You can go in, you can get a VIP customer just like that and make money. Okay. You also have access to trainings. We have team trainings. We have Zooms all week long. So many things to get plugged in. We have photo libraries. We have all of the things to help you be successful. So when you start this, don't think you have to like do all of this alone. We literally hold your hand and we will walk you through every single step on what it takes to be successful in this business. And you've got 9 years here of content and brain and stories and testimonies and hair and skin and all of these testimonies that we have accumulated over the last 9 years, and that will continue to happen. So we are in your back corner. We are cheering you on. If there's anything that I could tell you, I have absolutely zero regrets of doing this business. Never thought shampoo, just like she said, I never, ever thought shampoo was going to be it. And I can tell you, I wouldn't ever want to do anything different. We have so much fun here. It's fun to learn while we earn at the same time. So you don't have to know everything whenever you start. We help you, and then you learn as you go. Put money in your pocket and just keep learning. Okay. All right, Amy, would you like to close us out?
Yeah, the only thing I want to say is that, I know that there are going to be people that are going to continue to see the vision that we have here, to see that this incredible business is for them. And there's also going to be people that are going to have that pulling on their heart where like, you know what, this seems like something I would like, but then fear is going to kind of creep in and be like, but can I really do it? What if I fail? What are people going to think about me? And I just want to be clear that those are all feelings that all of us have had. Nobody jumped into this thinking like, you know what, I'm going to nail it. This is going to go great. And I'm going to be so amazing. And everybody's going to buy shampoo from me. No. And guess what? That's not how it went either. We jumped on board and we heard a lot of no's, but we continued to believe that we had something that other people want. And that's why we continue to show up every single day. So if you are on the other side of the screen and you're letting fear kind of creep in, I'm going to give you a little tough love here that says, like, if what you're doing right now is not working for you and you just keep doing it over and over again, expecting a different result, you've got to recognize that something has to change. Nothing's going to change unless you change something. I mean, I know that sounds so super simple, but nothing changes if you don't change. It's going to be scary. Change is scary. Our brains are wired to say like danger. That is, we don't know that. Don't do that. And I will tell you right now that you are made to thrive. You are made with more potential in your tiny little pinky finger than what you have even tapped into. And if you don't have the belief in yourself yet, you can borrow some of ours. Mm-hmm. Because we started this not really truly believing what we were capable of doing this either. But I will tell you what, now I know what I'm capable of. And I know what other people are capable of. And it's my duty and my job to continue to introduce this to people so that they can start to have lives like mine. I feel like it is so incredibly selfish of us to not share what we have. So when you see us, these crazy shampoo people continuing to talk about, this company, it's real. It's because we truly do believe in it. And I believe that it's my job to offer this gift to people. Whether they take it or not is up to them. But if I never offer it, I kind of did you a disservice by not even offering the gift. So I hope you decide that if fear is kind of in the back of your mind, I would challenge you to kind of push it to the side a little bit. And if fear was not a factor here, what would you do? What would you do? Because you really have nothing to lose here. You could join this business and within 30 days, you're like, nope, Amy and Monica are cuckoo cuckoo. You could return your products and get all of your money back and be exactly where you are right now with nothing lost. So that's it. That's all I got. And I hope somebody sees this call and is like, you know what? All right, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, join now.
Love it.
Because sometimes that's what it takes.
And if you also watch this call and you join, come back and let us know because we want to cheer you on and help you be successful with this business as well. So we're in your corner. All right.
Definitely.
Thank you, friends, for joining, and we will catch you next time, and I will get the replay out.
All right. See ya.
Bye.